Hare Krishna everyone. So, it will be very impossible task to cover everything what we discussed in the last 6 days in a nutshell, but I still try. Parikshit Maharaj wanted to know whether the Lord is partial or impartial, because to support Indra, he was ready to kill Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. It appears to be that maybe he is very much favoring only the devatas. What about the demons? Poor demons. Someone should support them. So Hiranyakashipu, he went and did big tapasya, and then he got it because Brahma said, I can't myself live forever, so I can't give you that. So Hiranyakashipu asked such a boon that it's almost impossible for us. But Lord appeared. Yeah, yesterday we were discussing how the Lord appeared in spite of seemingly impossible vardhan. In case if kids would like to have more space, if they really want to play, I think there's in the next building there's a room kids can play there, so that others who can hear they can enjoy if needed. Yeah. If the kids are like Prahlad Maharaj, no problem. Why not? If I ask such Prahlad to go out, that I become Hiranyakashipu, so I don't want to become that. So the Lord appeared in a very wonderful form, Adbhuta Rupa, Mruga, Nrsimha, Mruga and Nara. Mruga, Manusha. And finally, the Lord appeared, and then he has killed Hiranyakashipu very easily. Why? Because the Lord was very angry. He was so angry because Hiranyakashipu was mishandling Lord's devotee. What's happening is Hiranyakashipu was thinking that I am the supreme, but he had a problem that his own son was not accepting it. We know how painful it is that the kids don't accept the authority of the parents. So it's frustrating, irritating, hesitating. I'm not exaggerating, I have experiences. And Prahlad was, Hiranyakashipu, he said, if you think that your strength is greater than my strength, and if you think that strength is your Lord, is he in the pillar? And then Prahlad said, why not? Yes, he is also in the pillar. And then Hiranyakashipu hit the pillar. I think I will not say the whole story because the kids are going to perform a drama later. We will see how it will be done. I will enter into a very important part where after Hiranyakashipu was killed, because Lord was extremely angry, no one were able to pacify him. Lord Brahma tried. Shant ho jao. No. He is the Supreme Lord, and who have never seen such a wonderful form. The mane is with blood. He has took the intestines out of Hiranyakashipu and put as an ornament. And Lord Shiva is saying, this is not the time for annihilation of the universe. Oh Lord, please pacify, please. My obeisances, please calm down. No. And then the demigods, all the devatas, they tried. Oh no, they didn't even dare to approach. Because what may happen to them? The Lord is in fire. Jwala Nrsimha. Jwala means fire. Not ordinary fire like volcano. Fire, okay, yeah, we saw Yajna, we could just manage. Can we manage a volcano? He's like that. Who can handle him? It's seemingly impossible. That's why Devata said, no, no, no. Why don't Mother Lakshmi go and... Yeah, Mother Lakshmi is very dear. Every husband hears to his wife, right? No? Mothers are saying no and Prabhus are saying yes. I don't know what is the truth.
Yes.
I don't want to create a quarrel. I am not Narada here. So Mother Lakshmi, all the devatas, they went and approached and asked, oh Mother Lakshmi, please can you go and pacify your Lord? It's good for you only, right? If the Lord is happy, pleasing, if the husband is pleasing, wife is happy, right? Anyway, that's the side story. And then what happened is, when Lakshmi, Mother Lakshmi, she went, she saw the form that she never saw. Amazing, isn't it? She never saw this side of the Lord. She always saw Lord is very, very soft, kind-hearted. You know, when Satyabhama hit the Lord with her feet, still what did the Lord do? Did he have any choice? Okay, he had choice, but what did he do? He just passed her. No, 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 no. I think your leg would be painful because you hit me. So I want to just massage your feet. This is what the danda goes on. This is what happens. So Mother Lakshmi, she never saw this form. In fact, the scriptures say that Mother Lakshmi has seen this form before. But because the Lord wanted to do this Leela again and again and again, because the Lord's Leelas are Nitya Leelas. It is not that it happens once and then that's it. No. The Lord's pastimes happen in every universe, eternally. Like sun rises here and sun sets here. But if you see the whole globe, at a point or not, the sun is always there. So maybe here it is sunset, somewhere else it is sunrise. Similarly, the Lord has done this wonderful Leela in this universe, and He has done this Leela also in other universe. One may think, Lord be bored. Is it so? Yeah? We have been relishing Bhāgavatam for last 6 days. Isn't it? Have we got bored? Anyone? Rather, we feel more and more thinking, wow, what a wonderful Leela. So the Lord and Lord's devotees will never be bored of this wonderful Leelas of the Lord and His devotees. So in this case, what happened in the case of Mother Lakshmi said, no, 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 I didn't see this form. Easy, my Lord. This is the Leela of the Lord that He made her to forget that form that she already saw. This is what Acharya says. Otherwise, why doesn't a good wife know about the husband? She would definitely know. And then finally, Brahma went and requested. I think the only one and only is Prahlad who can calm down. Why? In fact, for whom did he come? He came for Prahlad. Of course, he came also to take back Jaya, to free him from that. There are so many reasons. Yeah? But at least the main reason is Prahlad. Because Prahlad was tortured like that, even to the level of killing. That's why Lord has appeared. So Prahlad, I think it's your duty now. You go and you pacify your Lord. Otherwise we can't see that this resolution is going to, or annihilation is going to be very careful. So, when Prahlad approached Nrsimha Dev, can you guess what happens? Can Prahlad Maharaj, who is just a boy of 5 years, can go and face the Lord who is so fearful? Only if he is fearless. Because the devotee is never scared of Lord. Whatever may happen in one's life, he is not scared. Why? Because it is all the plan of the Lord. Whatever is happening in a devotee's life, he is very sure that Lord has a good plan for me. Just like when we take a medicine, we know that medicine works even if it is not tasty. It's not as sweet as a gulab jamun, right? Right? Gulab jam, you can take 100. Medicines? No. Especially Ayurvedic medicines, oh, no. Homeopathy are better, right? These are sugar coated. So when Prahlad he went and approached Nrsimha Dev, then Nrsimha felt great ecstasy. Swapada mule patitam ta arbhakam. Arbhakam is a boy. Vilokya deva kripaya pariprutaha. Lord Nrsimha Dev saw him and became overwhelmed with affection for him. After all, Lord came out of why? Why did Lord come? Out of the affection for his devotee. When Lord has affection, what does he do? When we have a loving relation with a friend, what do? We are ready to save. Because we like. And when Nrsimha Dev saw Prahlad, he was extremely happy and overwhelmed. And then what did he do? Uthapya chat Shishni Atadhat Karambujam. He raised his hand. He placed his lotus hand upon the boy's head. Because Kalahi Vitrasta Dhyam Kritambayam. Because his hand creates fearlessness to those whose minds are afraid of snake of time. This is a very, very amazing analogy. Time is like a snake. Do we know when the time will end? But there is always a fear that our time is going to finish. Just like a snake is there. Just imagine there is a snake you have seen in your garden. Once, when I was a kid, I saw a snake in my own home. Not inside, but in the garden space. And still I remember, whenever I go from my hall, I see from the main door, is the snake going on. That much scared we are with the snake, and we are also so scared with our life. And when Lord Nrsimha Dev touched the head of Prahlad, then what happened? Satat khara sparsha dudakila subaha sapati abhirbhakta paratma darshana tatpada padmam hridi nivrito dadau Hrichyat tanu klinna hrid ashrulochana. Ashrulochana, I mean, I'm just reading Sanskrit because you can very easily catch the words, very familiar. Ashrulochana, lochana. The tears rolled from the eyes. By the touch of Lord's hand, Prahlad was completely freed from all material contamination. Where is Parth Prabhu? You are asking, right? You forgot the question. Was Prahlad already perfect in the womb? So here it is the reference I was saying that if at all something is there by the touch of the Lord, he is completely free. Tat pada padmam hridi nimrito dadau hirshyat tanus klinna hrid asrulochana. And then just by touching Prahlad became spiritually empowered to sing the prayers of Lord Nrsimha Dev. In fact, there is a whole chapter dedicated how Prahlad has so nicely glorified the Lord with wonderful prayers in glorifying Him, in pacifying Him, in pleasing Him, and in requesting blessings. This so many ways. I would just say a few very nice for us to meditate. Of course, we are not at that level of Param Bhāgavata like Prahlad Maharaj, but something very interesting. Kim tostum arhati same harir ugra jate. So Prahlad is saying, how can I satisfy you when Devas and Munis failed to satisfy you? Everyone tried to come and pacify you. They didn't manage. I am Arbhaka. I am just a not so great boy. Arbhaka means one who is not so strong, just like childish. Fit for nothing child, in one way. Or very, very Simple, maybe simple child, not fit for anything.
Ordinary.
Huh?
Ordinary.
Below ordinary. So here we can understand the mood of Prahlad Maharaj. A devotee always is very humble. It's not that Prahlad was so simple or under-qualified. He is extremely qualified devotee because he was always absorbed in what? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. This is the shloka that he told to his schoolmates. Iti pumsarpita Vishnu, bhaktischanna lakshanaha, kriyeta Bhāgavati artha, ye manya sadhu uttama. One who performs these 9 activities in one, he has attained a complete knowledge what one needs to know. So which means Prahlad has complete knowledge, but best is, yesterday someone asked if one is a jnani. Sometimes when we have so much knowledge, we may be puffed out. I know that, I know this. Hey, you don't know this? I know it. So great. This mood will come in. And Hiranyakashipu was a great jnani. But the problem is that he is not humble. He was so proud that he is a great jnani. And that too great that he can use the jnana at the time, place and circumstance properly for his own benefit. Whereas Prahlad Maharaj is saying, when such a great people have not managed to calm down you or pacify you, what can I do? That is the level of humility of a Vaishnava. Manye dhanabhijana rupa tapa sruta ujas teja prabhava bala paurusha buddhi yoga naradhanaya hi bhavanti parasya pumso bhaktya tutosha bhagavan gaja yuta paya. Prahlad Maharaj is remembering a very nice pastime called Gajendra Moksha. How many of us know already? Gajendra Moksha. The Lord appeared on spot. He was not asked like Devatas ask, they go to the Milky Ocean and they say, "Hey Lord, we are in big trouble." Mother Earth goes and says, "Hey, Ravana is troubling us," or Brahma is going along with the Devatas saying, "Hiranyakashipu is troubling." No. Gajendra had no time to prepare the Lord. But the Lord has come instantly. He released the Sudarshan Chakra and has chopped the head of the crocodile who was killing Gajendra, the king of elephants. So here he is saying, I consider wealth, this is also a good lesson for us. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I consider wealth, a great aristocratic family, beauty, austerity, education, sensory expertise, luster, influence, physical strength, diligence, intelligence, mystic yoga power not as a qualification by which one cannot satisfy the Supreme Personality. We will think, if I have money, I can buy the Lord by doing some nice puja, nice things. Sometimes we think, right? We sometimes also feel envious or jealous. He is very rich. He is able to do so many big services. The Lord is not behind money. Otherwise, who is he? What is he? Lakshmi Pati. He is the Lord of all opulences, all wealth. Does he need our wealth? No. Intelligence. What intelligence do we have? Very little. If you go into the other building, you will see a nice painting where there is a Professor Frog, Dr. Frog. The professor, I don't know. With due respect, if someone is professors here. Professors sometimes, because they do so much research, they create something and they feel this is everything. There is a frog which was in a well and it started thinking this is everything, the world is everything. There is no bigger water than this much. And someone said, he started beating, oh, is it so? Ocean is so big. He started beating. How big it is? This big? This big? And he started beating so hard that he died. So no wealth, no intelligence. What is that we can? Huh? And then not as a qualification by which one cannot satisfy the Supreme Lord. What is that's needed? Bhaktya tutosha Bhagavan Gajayutha Paya. Just what Gajendra did. Of course, he was the king of elephants. He had so much. Not one wife, so many wives. And so much that even the lions were scared. Usually yesterday we were discussing, right? When the fight is between lion and elephant, who will win? Lion wins. But Gajendra, when he was there, just no one dared to go around that place. Because when Gajendra was going, the whole earth was shaking out of such a heavy. And why to get problems? No. So here it is said, one can satisfy him simply by devotional service. Bhaktya tutosha Bhagavan Gajayuta Paya. He was satisfied by Gajendra, king of elephants, who had devotion. What is that needed in our life? Bhakti means devotion. In fact, he's saying, but you know what? Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Viprat Vidshat Guna Yuthat Aravinda Nabha Pada Aravinda Vimuktat Swapakcham Varishtam Manyedat Arpita Mano Vachanehi Takta Pranam Punati Sakulam Natu Bhuri Manaha. Every prayer, every word that he's saying is, if a Brahmana has all the 12 qualifications, but is not interested to approach and take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, what is the use of such a Brahman? Having all qualifications, but if he doesn't worship the Lord, what is the use of such qualifications? It's waste of time. It is said, he is certainly lower than a devotee who is a dog eater. Even if a devotee is born in a low family, but because he is devotee, he is greater than the Brahmana who has all the qualifications, Brahmanical qualifications. And he is saying, Manyeta Arpita Mano Vachanehi Takta. He is saying, I consider that devotee who has dedicated his mind, words, activities, wealth and life to the Lord to be better. So Lord is not saying don't acquire wealth. Sometimes devotees, they think that, oh, let's leave everything. I want to go to some Himalayas and then do tapasya because I'm tired with my family life. The best thing is to go to either go to safari like a forest or go to a resort like Himalayas and perform tapasya. I don't know what tapasya we can do. The Lord is not saying that. Lord is saying that a devotee is far better who is engaging everything, all the resources he has in the service of the Lord. Is translation okay or it's faster? Okay? Because I would like to give opportunity for the drama, right? So kids, they'll really wait for that. And he's saying, Naivatma Prabhur Ayam Nija Labha Purno Manas Jana Abhidusha Karano Vrinite Yad Yaj Jana Bhagavate Vidadita Manam Chat Chatmane Prati Mukhasya Yatha Mukha Krishna. Let's remember very important thing in devotion, because when we know that a devotee is better, we should also know what kind of devotee. And are we such kind of devotee? Isn't it? How many of us are devotees here? The head moves, the hand moves, the heart moves, the head, the mind moves. Not sure, right? Or I don't know. I'm telling about me. Here it is said the offerings made to the Lord are not meant for his own benefit. We are thinking now when I am giving something to the Lord, because of me he has a mukut, because of me he has food, because of me he has home, a temple. Sometimes pride comes, na? When we do donations, when we give charity, what will happen? We think, hey, सब कुछ मेरे वजह से हो रहा है. Everything is happening because of me. The offerings made to the Lord are not for Lord's pleasure, not Lord's benefit, as He is always fully satisfied in Himself. Nijalabha purna. Labha purna means He is completely satisfied. What is special that Lord needs? The Lord mercifully accepts the respect from an ignorant person. Manam janad avidishu. Avidusha means one who is below intelligence, under intelligence. Sometimes we feel not. And then yet jano bhagavate vidadhita mana. Vidadhita means whatever worship a person offers to the Supreme Lord is for the person's benefit. Tat chatmane cha atmane, for one's own benefit. Prati mukhasya yatha mukha rishi. He is saying, just as the beauty of the face produces the beautiful reflection. What does that mean? If someone is saying you are very beautiful, from where is this beauty coming? The reflection, right? Whatever is inside is coming out as a reflection that one can feel the beauty. And then, that's why Prahlad is saying simply, you know what? I don't have qualification to praise you. I don't have qualification to worship you. I can't offer prayers. That's why he's saying, Tasmad aham vigata viklapa ishwarasya sarvatmana mahi grami yatha manisham nicho jaya guna visargam anupravishta puyeta yena hi kuman anuvriti nena. He's saying, therefore, having given up the contemplation of being unfit, I know I am unfit. If I think I am fit, I am gone case. I know I am unfit, but let me try to offer prayers at whatever level I have. It's not like Bandhalo. If I can't glorify you, let me not do it. No. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, when you can't offer devotion, when you can't offer bhakti at the best level, try the next level. Next best is always there. The next is always there. In Bhagavad Gita, in the 12th chapter, Krishna is saying the best thing is to always be absorbed in remembering the Lord. How many of us can do that? 24/7. No, we are not there. Should we stop meditating on the Lord? No, the Lord is saying, okay, don't worry. At least do service for me. Hey, 24/7, I can't serve you. Okay, at least support the devotees who are serving the Lord. This at least we can do, right? No, I don't have money to serve. I don't have time to serve those devotees. My home is busy. My life is busy. No? Then at least start thinking, okay, I want to do service to the Lord. Usually we take this as the best. I want to do, and that just stays there. Yeah? So Prahlad Maharaj is saying that, of course, his great devotee still says, I will still glorify you to the level what I can. And do we want to hear such a humble prayers of the Lord, of Prahlad Maharaj? He is saying, Tat yaccha manyam asurascha hatas tvayadya modeta sadhur abhi vrishchika sarpa hatya lokascha nivrittim iha itaha pratiyanti sarve rupam Nrsimha vidhayaya jana smaranti. It is said, oh Lord, please calm down. Please cease your anger. Now that you have killed the demon Hiranyakashipu today, at least now you can relax. Calm down. Even saintly persons take pleasure in killing serpents and scorpions which are poisonous. And unnecessarily giving this suffering to the people. All the worlds have achieved great satisfaction because of the death of this demon. Sometime now, who is that? Divakar Prabhu? I don't see. Is he there? Not there. Divakar Prabhu yesterday was asking, why Lord is partial? Why can't we? Now this is the verse that is telling. Even the sadhus are happy if a snake or a scorpion are killed. Why? Why? Because it is said that because they are envious and unnecessarily giving suffering to the people. So devotees, if they are strong, just like government is strong towards people who are committing crime, there is nothing wrong. To be partial or to be impartial means not to give all the facilities for the miscreants like the facilities given to who are following the law and order. Then the person who is following law and order, he thinks, why should I follow all these things? Lord is equal to everyone. He is getting same thing, I am getting same thing. Why should I be good? Then the whole religious life, no one will follow. Anyway, we'll discuss later with the Bhāgavata. So the purpose is, here is saying, so I am not, he is saying, Naham vibhemi ajita te adi bhayanakasya. I am not worried, I am not scared about your seeing your form. You might be very, very fearsome to everyone. I am not afraid of you, the most fearful mouth. Jivvarka, Netra, Ruputi, Rabasokra, Dhamstra. I am not scared about seeing your tongue. How is the Nrsimha tongue? Yesterday we were saying, when Hiranyakashipu saw, how was the tongue of Lord Nrsimha?
Like a double sword.
Like a double sword, like a razor. Like a laser, not laser, like a razor which is so sharp like a double sword. You can, I am not scared. Prahlad is saying. And then, bright sunlight eyes. I am not scared. Your eyebrows, just seeing your eyebrows, all the demons in the assembly were scared, but I am not scared. And very, very painful, pinching teeth, and sharp nails. Tikshna damshtraya dhimahi. It is so sharp. Tikshna, very sharp. Damshtraya dhimahi. Tanno Nrsimha prachodaya. Still, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I am not scared. Antra Sraja, Shataja, Keshara, Shanku Karna. Also, garland of intestines from Hiranyakashipu, that is blood. I am not scared. And this mane with full of blood, I am not scared. And then this high widget like ears. Yesterday we had this darshan. Do you remember? We were seeing the Sthanu, Ugra Nrsimha Swami. Nrsimha ears were like this, very attentive and sharp. Not just like dogs have the the ear fall, very sharp. I am not feared. He is saying, Nirhrada, Bhita, Digabhat Ari, Aribhin, Nakagra. I am saying, nor do I fear your roaring, which makes elephants flee, your nails that makes pieces the enemies. I am not scared of all these things. But I am afraid of one thing. Come on. All this time I said Prahlad is fearless. But what is Prahlad fearful? He is saying, you know what? Trashtosmi aham kripana vatsala dussahokra samsara chakra kadanat rasatam pranita. I think we also accept it, right? What did Prahlad Maharaj say? I am not scared of your form, but I am scared of your energy. This mental energy, what is that? Oh Lord, who are so kind to fallen souls, I am afraid of intolerable and ferocious cycle of birth and death. I am thrown into the association of drowning demons. So what is Prahlad fearing? That is pleasure for us, right? What is Prahlad fearing is, I am in this material world. Hey, we like this material world, right? And Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I don't like it. Why? Because this is the place where lot of demonic energy is there. We are playing with it, right? For us, no problem. For Prahlad is saying, no, I'm scared. He is saying, Baddhasva karmabhir usattama te angri moolam prito apavarga sharanam vayase kadam. He is saying, when will you will call me to the center of your lotus feet, the ultimate goal of liberation? Please call me back. And he's saying, Soham priyasya suhrada paradevataya leela katha tava Nrsimha virinchat gita anjas titarmi anugrahan guna vipramukto durganite pada yugalaya hamsa sangha. This is very nice. He's saying, oh my God. He's saying, oh my Lord, Nrsimha, my dearmost well-wisher, I shall chant your glories following in the footsteps of Lord Brahma and his disciplic succession. What I want is only this. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be big. I don't want to be great. I just want to follow in the footsteps of Lord Brahma, Lord Narada. He says, by such glorification, I shall easily be purified of contamination. And he is saying, Balasya neha sharanam pitaro Nrsimha nartasya chagadam udanvanti tat pratividdurya tavat vibho tanu pratham tvat upekshitana. He is saying, my Lord Nrsimhadev, my father and mother cannot protect, a father and mother cannot protect their child. A doctor and medicine cannot relieve a patient. A boat on the ocean cannot protect a drowning man. The remedy accepted by people for their miseries in this world are not a shelter at all. How many of us believe in medicine? If you take medicine, then we are cured. How many of us believe in it? Sometimes we have doubt, right? It doesn't work. And the doctor says, I don't know why. And the patient says, I don't know why. So, here Prahlad is saying, maybe a father and mother cannot protect their child forever. You know the struggle. Yeah? A doctor cannot protect a patient in spite of so much advancement. And a boat, can a boat save a drowning man? Can it? You know? How? Always? No. Just you're already drowning. The boat, can it drown? No. It's just on the surface level to give some hope that it can protect you forever. The boat will not give protection, and when you're drowning, gone case. Will we set a submarine? And submarine is already inside, it can't come up so quickly. Anyway. So here Prahlad is saying, oh Lord, the embodied souls, the jivas, who do not accept you, are not cared for by you, cannot do anything for their betterment. They think that they are doing good, they can do good, but they will not be blessed. And here he is saying, your shelter liberates us from Maya. So please give shelter to all of us. Prahlad Maharaj is praying for everyone. How many of us are praying for everyone? What are we praying for everyone? What does that mean? Peace, peace, peace. There will be peace. But what is happening? The peace is pieced into pieces. Bhadrani, now may he be peaceful against all fears, so that we can enjoy this world more peacefully. Right? Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I want to pray that everyone get out of these clutches of Maya. Freedom from cycle of birth and death is the ultimate solution. He is saying, I would like, please, 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 may everyone be relieved from Maya. Of course, we should pray for ourselves also, right? Otherwise, we are in Maya and others are already gone. We will miss the company of everyone. So what should be our prayer? That we perform bhakti, that we pray for others, so that all of us, swastyastu vishwasya khalu prasidatam, dhyayantu bhutani shivam vidodya, manascha badram bhajatat laukshaje. Swastyastu, yeah, as you said, swasti. Swasti means auspiciousness. What is true auspiciousness? Not to come to jail. Is jail an auspicious place? Even if there is no torture, is jail a happy place? No. It's a prison in the end. Even if one has all the facilities, the best libraries they can have, best. No, it's a jail. Swastyastu vishwasya khalu prasidatam. The world is suffering with envy. Vishwasya khalu prasidatam. A sadhu is praying that may there be auspiciousness from the enviousness of the whole universe. Manascha badram. May there will be peace of mind. How is it possible? By approaching bhajatar adhokshaje. By doing bhajan of adhokshaja. The Lord whom we cannot so easily see doesn't mean that He is not there. Lord is fully present. He is present here. He is present there. Only by the grace of spiritual master, when the eyes are opened, then we start appreciating the Lord in the Murti form, in the form of Bhāgavatam. Because when Krishna left at the end of Dwapar Yuga, he said, I am fully manifested in Bhāgavatam. That's what we are reading. So the Lord and the Bhāgavatam are not different. The Lord and His holy name are not different. The Lord has given access in so many ways that we can come to Him. So what Prahlad Maharaj is saying, you are the conqueror of Maya. That's why only you can give freedom from Maya. When we are suffering, who can save us? Only you. Why? Because you are the controller of Maya. And saying so, yeah, in this way Prahlad Maharaj was, as I said, this whole chapter is full of prayers, and he is saying, let me serve. He is saying, Tasmad amustanu vritam aham ashisho agnya ayhu shrayam vibhavam aindriyam avirinsyat na ichchami te vilulitan uruvikramena kalatmanopanaya mam nija bhratya parshvam. He is saying, therefore I have full experience of all these material opulences, all these worldly opulences. I know there is no happiness. So I do not desire them. As time you destroy them. So I don't want something which is temporary. And Prahlad is saying, Kwaham Raja Prabhava Ishatamo Adikena Smin Chata Suretara Kulekwa Tavanukampa Na Brahmano Na Tu Bhavishya Na Vai Ramaya Yanme Arpita Shirasi Padma Kara Prasada. He is saying, O Lord, where am I, who was born in a family of demons full of passion and ignorance? What is to be said of your causeless mercy? Which was never offered even to Brahma, Shiva or Lakshmi. You placed your merciful lotus hand on my head, upon the head, and that's who is getting such a blessing. And then we had started this day one. What was the day one? Whether Lord is partial or not partial. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Naisha paravara matir bhavato nanu syad janto yathatma suhrudo jagatas tatapi samse vaya surataror iva te prasadaha sevanurupam udayo na pararavartam. He is saying, you do not discriminate by high or low birth like ordinary people do, because you are friend of the whole universe. When you are friend of holiness, what is happening? The next line is very important. You reciprocate according to the level of one's service, exactly as a desire to be. So is Lord partial or equal?
Equal.
Huh?
Equal.
Equal. Your mercy is according to the degree of the service and not by high or low birth. And then he glorifies his Guru, Narad Muni, who has blessed him. Because of Narad Muni only I have learnt about all these things. So I am very thankful to him. And saying so, he just praises the Guru and Guru Parampara. And then he says, the 10 methods on the path of liberation are just professional practice. Only by bhakti. No jnani, no yogi can benefit. Only a bhakti. Only by bhakti. We understand your energy, your everything, and all. And then there is this. He also explains that there are 6 kinds of bhaktis one can perform. After all this, Narad Muni is Nrsimha Dev is pleased, and he's pacified. That's what, yeah. That's how a devotee has the power to control the Lord. Usually we know that Lord is uncontrollable. Who can control the Lord? Except only a devotee can control. That's the reason Brahma, all the Devatas said, Prahlad Maharaj, please pacify your Lord. Of course, Nrsimha Dev is Lord of everyone. But why they sent Prahlad Maharaj? Because he is such a great devotee. And that's why after he is pleased, when Prahlad described the qualities of Nrsimha Dev, he is devoid, and then the Lord gave up anger and spoke as follows. That's why it's very important. Some may think that why to do Kirtan of the Lord? What will one get? Or some, they think, see, Lord is so much eager to hear to the glories. If someone is flirting or what you call flattering the Lord, then Lord is pleased. No. As we covered already, it is for the pleasure of the devotee that the Lord is granting such. And here it's saying, Nrsimha Dev is saying, Mam, Arpinata Ayushman, Darshana Durlabham Hime. Darshanam, to see the Lord. Durlabham means very difficult. Durlabham means Drishtva Mam, Napunar Jantur, Atmanam, Taptam Arhat. May you live long. Why? Because you have attained such a rare opportunity to have my darshan. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Janma karma cha me divyam yamam yo enti tattvataha tekva deham punarjanmam naiti mameti swarjana. Janma karma cha me means me, not me, but the Lord is saying, Janma karma cha me divyam. Karma, Lord also has karma or what? Only I have karma, good karma, bad karma. Lord also has that. Is that the reason Lord is suffering? No. Karma means that activity, and activity of the Lord is always transcendent. Drishtva mam napurat jantur atmanam taptum arhati. And he's saying, the reason why he was pleased is because Prahlad Maharaj didn't go to any Anya Devatas and just, can you give me, he just went straight away. He said, Prinanti hi atah mam dhiraha sarva bhavena sadavaha shreyas kama mahabhaga sarvasham asisham pati. He is saying, therefore, only I can fulfill everyone's desires. Therefore, the wise try to please me in all different rasas. For I am the master of all blessings. So, when the Lord is pleased, what will He do? What does the Lord do when He is pleased? He will say, ask something. I am so happy. I want to give you something. Ask something. What would we ask? Peace of mind, freedom from suffering. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, oh Lord, do you think I am a merchant? That I have done this bhakti so that I can get some mercy from you? Is mercy some business? He's saying, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, don't tempt me with all these offers. Just imagine if Lord is coming and asking us what we will ask. I want a 50-story building in the center of the city where I don't have to think anything else. So he's saying, Ma pralobha yotpatya. Pralobha means don't, what is the right word? Elude me. Pralobha. Lobha means, what is that? Greediness. Pralobha means extreme greediness. Saktam kameshu tair varaihi tat sanga bhito nirvinno mumukshu spam upashritaha. I desire liberation and have taken your shelter, and you want me to take some benediction? I don't want anything. In fact, he's saying, I am not a merchant. I am not a merchant that I do some bhakti and you give me something and now I do more bhakti. Sometimes we do this, na? Bhagwan, mujhe kuch do. Kitna baar? How much I have to worship you? Give me some break. And if you give me, then I can do bhakti. If you don't give me, then it's just like, opening a tap. If you open the tap, if water comes, you happy. If water doesn't come, oh, what is this? The bhakti, our bhakti is like water coming from an airlock pipe. You know how it will? Airlock pipe? When you open the tap, then you sometimes water is coming, sometimes air is coming, water coming. There is no proper flow of water. Just imagine if you open a tap of honey. How is that? How is the flow of honey? Free flowing. Yeah? Even if you want to stop, it's not so easy. The bhakti should be to the Lord like that. Even if we want to stop, it doesn't stop. It shouldn't stop. Even if our mind wants to stop, our heart should not stop. That is bhakti. And in that there is no trait like, okay, if you do something, I'll enjoy. Askrishava padartam vinastu mam adarshnan parmahatam karotu va. Yada tadava vidadatu lampato. Lampat means what? In Hindi there are so many. What is lampat? What is lampat? Yeah, come on, this is very, 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 very unpleasing word. Lampat means one who is maintaining more wives or more husbands. One who is not just satisfied. Lampat. And Srimati Radharani is saying this because Lalita Sakhi is coming and asking, hey, why are you always running behind Krishna? Because he's always... How many girlfriends he has? 1, 2, many. And still you go behind him. Yada tadava vidadatu lampatu. However he may be, even if he is like that lampat, of course, they are just pleasing each other in the spiritual mood. Mat prana nastastu sa evana para. He is going to be my Lord forever and ever and ever. Huh? Devotees' love for the Lord is not conditional. Huh? Here Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I don't have any condition that if you give me, then only I will serve you. No, I don't want anything. And then he is saying, I am not interested in all the things. But Nrsimha still asks, still, I am pleased, I want to give something. Not that you want something, I want to give you something. At least now you should take. Agar Bhagavan khud mante, if Lord himself is asking, shouldn't we satisfy him? So, here he is saying that, may I ask, he is saying, I have only one thing, that somehow my father, out of his enviousness, he didn't appreciate your supremacy. And yeah, he's a poor father. Yeah. So if at all, if you can do something, can you please liberate my father? That's what it is. Yeah. And then what Nrsimha Dev said is, do you think still he is going to Narak for what he has done? No. The moment I have ripped him apart, where is he going? He's already clean. In fact, it is said that if in a family there is one who becomes a devotee, then 21 generations, all previous generations from the mother side and father side, all are free from all this suffering. He's delivered, liberated. And you are a great devotee. For such a great devotee, why will a father suffer? What does this mean? We should make our children very good devotees. Right? How many of us accept this? What about we to our parents? Huh? Our parents are also relying on us, isn't it? Our parents also, they're saying, okay, yeah, maybe I made it or not, but my kid is there who can make it for me. Huh? They have hope in us. And that means that we should become a devotee. Not just say, okay, mera beta, my son, you can do Sudarakan. My son, you recite Bhagavad Gita shlokas. My son, no. The purpose is that we also should take time to do these devotional services, to engage in devotional service. Oh no, I am so busy. I am too busy. I need to maintain a family. I mean, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I am not saying. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, even dogs, cats, animals, all can maintain families. Sorry, that's why I am saying it. I am not saying this. Shastra is saying that maintaining family is a very easy thing. When we know that Lord maintains the whole universe, can't He maintain our family? Huh? Any doubts? I have some doubt, that's why I am asking. No, we should not have doubt. Huh? So Prahlad asked Hiranyakashipu, can you please help out Hiranyakashipu? Huh? And he is saying, you know what? Indriyani mama prana atma dharmo driv patihi rishi shri teja smritir satyam yasya nasyanti janmana. So, I have already saved, there is nothing to worry. But still I would like to give you something. The Lord is ready. That's why he is called Bhakta Vatsalaha. He said, now you just go and do the final funeral rites of your father. Nothing, don't worry that he will go to hellish conditions. No, don't worry. Take charge of your father's kingdom. Enjoy. He is saying, fixing your mind upon me, Matfara, perform your duty as a matter of formality. The Lord is not saying, hey, you are a perfect devotee, let's go. I am going to Vaikuntha. My Garuda can also carry you. No, He is not saying that. He is saying, be in this world. Enjoy. Not material life. The Lord is saying, practice bhakti. Because bhakti gives more happiness. And do bhakti here. And then everything is done when you come back. He is saying, take charge. Lord Brahma, surrounded by demigods, offered his prayers to Lord Nrsimha. And then, how many are ready to hear the last 5 minutes of this 7-day katha? The 5 minutes are very important. Because we want to know what will we get, right? Already we got so much. And Narada Muni is telling, while he is narrating all these things, that after this Brahma is glorified, everything he is saying. Narada Muni concludes the narration, he is telling, in this way, Jaya and Vijaya, they have born as Jaya and Vijaya became Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. And then, in the next life, Ravana and Kumbhakarna. And then next life, Dantavakra and Shishupala. Yeah, I know. People make mistake with the third one. So Narada Muni is telling this. And he concludes telling, I have explained what you, he is telling to Yudhishthira Maharaj, I have explained to you You have asked about Shishupal's salvation. You wanted to know why Shishupal, who was always, who is scribbling there? Who is always, because there is a translation going on, so it's, yeah. So, Shishupal, how can he become free? Because in Rajasuya Yajna, Lord released the chakra and it killed Shishupal's head. And after that, what happened? The light entered into the Lord. Who is that scribbling there?
Child.
Yeah, I know a child, huh? Not a big child. Maybe a small child can scribble outside, there's a small room outside. I said, just 5 minutes, then they can come in. Yeah, sorry, but 5 minutes and then. Bhaiya, take it. See, buy one get one. If the elder is devotee, the elder becomes devotee automatically. Ready? Again, Falastuti, I will start again. Narad is saying to Yudhishthira Maharaj, because you wanted to know how Shishupal attained salvation, Mukti, I am just telling this. He said.
Which verse? Which verse?
46. Oh, let's say 43. This narration describes Mahavatar Prahlad, his bhakti, his jnana, and varakti, extreme attachment to the Lord, and then the qualities and activities of the Supreme Lord. In the last 6 days or even 7th day, what we have been hearing, the glories of Prahlad Maharaj, the glories of the Lord Nrsimha, and Bhāgavata Dharma means what are the principles of religion. Because Prahlad Maharaj was telling, what did he say? He told to all his classmates that life, what is life, what is Atma, so many things. So, how to lead a religious life is also taught in the 7th chapter, 7th canto. And then, one who faithfully hears and chants the narration of the activities and omnipotence of Lord Nrsimha, the pure devotion of Prahlad Maharaj, and the killing of Hiranyakashipu is liberated from material bondage and transferred to the spiritual world. What is the benefit we get? We get ultimate benefit. Why? What is the ultimate goal? Going back to Godhead. And then Narad Muni is telling to Yudhishthira, he is saying, you, Pandavas, are most fortunate, for Krishna personally lives in your palace because he is attracted to you. Knowing this, great saints visit your house. Krishna is your intimate friend, cousin, constant well-wisher, and spiritual master. He is the source of Brahman, yet acts as a servant. Narad Muni is saying how great are Pandavas, that Lord personally comes and not just showing authority. Hey, मैं भगवान हूँ, I am Lord. Now everyone go down. Hey, I am Lord. Just like Ravana does, right? What Ravana says? The meaning of Ravana means what? To make others cry. One who makes others cry is Ravana. No, Lord is not Ravana but Rama. What is Rama? Who is the reservoir of pleasure potency? Which means just by taking the name of the Lord, from within we are happy. And just by thinking about Ravana and persons like that, what happens? Are we happy? Even, it is said, even Shiva and Brahma could not properly describe the truth of the Supreme Lord. May the Lord be pleased with us. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. That's the Phalastuti of this wonderful Leela of the Lord. We can see here Lord Nrsimha is no doubt a hero because he's manifested Adbhuta, right? We all like Adbhuta forms. But Prahlad Maharaj also is Adbhuta. Why? Because he has demonstrated a 5-year-old boy can have such a deep bhakti, unflinching faith, fearlessness that the Lord has come. And Lord is pacified by only such a great devotee. And Lord wanted to give himself. He was asking, ask what do you want? That is the glories of this wonderful Bhāgavata. Thank you very much. Are there any thoughts or questions someone have to share? Want to share? Yes, please.
You said if a devotee is born in a family for different generations to be liberated, what if the person is not ready to go back to Godhead?
Are you asking what happens if the person is not interested? The meaning of that itself is person gets transformed. It's not that he still doesn't want to go. Because the influence of bhakti is like a what do you call this? Contagious. It's not just confined. It spreads more than what a devotee performs. Just like if we can see so many of us are here. Why? Because someone have done it. Do you want to become a devotee? Really? But why have we become devotee?
My brother.
Someone did it, right? That is what the power of bhakti. Yeah? Then you may think, hey, but Lord has given me free will. That's why we still are not devotees, right? So the Lord influence is there. At the same time, we see that God is also giving facility that we can use to become a devotee. Yes.
मैंने सुना है कि देवता लोग भी तरसते हैं मनुष्य के बॉडी पाने के लिए क्योंकि आपके पास ह्यूमन बॉडी होता है देन यू कैन वही भक्ति और आप पूजा कर सकते हो तो फिर क्यों वैकुंठ लोग का
क्यों जाना है?
हाँ मतलब अगर वो लोग तरसते हैं
वैकुंठ के लोग नहीं तरसते, वैकुंठ के नीचे लोग तरसते. So the question is, when devatas are also eager to take birth as human, why humans want to go back to Vaikuntha? Is that the question?
Yeah.
But the devatas, we are talking about the lokas like Indra Loka. Yeah, when we are saying devatas or we are saying Satya Loka. No, what is it? Satya Loka. Yeah, all the 14 planets. Yeah, it's not Vaikuntha Loka. Vaikuntha is beyond this because all the 14 planets what we are talking are still within this universe, Bhumandala. Within this Brahmanda, not Bhumandala. Within this Brahmanda, this universe, all these 14 planetary systems, 14 planets are there. And all is under the influence of 3 modes of nature. Sattva, Raja and Tamaguna. But Vaikuntha is, Vai means what? Without. Kuntha means anxiety. In this whole Brahmanda, there is no place where there is no anxiety. Even Lord Brahma has anxiety. Even Lord Brahma has anxiety. He is also scared. When the creation happened, resolution. We see, right? That's why they go to Lord Vishnu and say, can you please help? But in Vaikuntha, there is no problem. In Vaikuntha means a place where there is no anxiety. Who doesn't want to go to Vaikuntha? Tell me. That is the reason why, thanks for asking this question. That is the reason the Devatas, when they got this Amrit, you know what is Amrit? The nectar that came from the churning of Milky Ocean. This Amrit came and this Amrit was very safely stored in a refrigerator in Swargaloka. And when the time came where they came to know that Shukadeva Goswami is going to speak Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. At that time, you know what happened? Indradev came. He came to Parikshit Maharaj. He said, "Hey Parikshit, you are going to die in 7 days, but I have Amrit, and if I give you this Amrit, then you can live longer. Shall we exchange? Means we will hear to Bhāgavata, and you take the Amrit that we got, and it is safe. We can give you something." Now we know what is Bhāgavata. That is the greatness of Bhagavatam, that one is ready to, and for even the devatas want, but they can engage in eternal service of the Lord. And coming to your question, a devotee is not even thinking whether he want to stay in the world where he is, or go to Vaikuntha, or going to Naraka. He is not at all worried. He is saying, a pure devotee is saying, Lord, wherever you put me, I am happy. Whether it is Patal Lok, Swarga Lok, or Vaikuntha, doesn't matter. Wherever you put me, may I always glorify you, engage in your service, have associate devotees. This is the only thing I want. Yep. So that is the something that I know about it. Someone else raised hand. Okay. Yes, please.
Nrsimha, just one question to this. Nrsimha. It's okay, I'll speak louder. Prabhu, one thing is, they don't have like in the higher planet system where the demigods are, there's no one qualified to speak the Bhagavata. Like there are stages there, and so many rishis. That's why
When there is more pleasure, when there is so much pleasure that is available there, anyway, as you know, right, in Brahmaloka, what is there? Very peaceful mind, you can do yoga all the time, no disturbance. It's not that they are also absorbed in Brahman in a different form. They are interested in that form, that's why they are in that Brahmaloka. To really relish those wonderful dealings of the Lord himself appeared in Bhumi of Vrindavan. In Vrindavan he appeared, he didn't appear in this Swargaloka. Or maybe he appeared, we don't have all the records. So all the leelas happened here. So this is the best place. That's why it's called, this is Karma Bhumi. For humans. I mean non-humans is a different thing. For humans. Why? Because they come here, because they are put in this situation to practice what is akarma, to really do devotional service, they appreciate it. Just imagine if I give all facilities to you, will you really do bhakti? When you are in trouble, too much trouble, this is that's why we are in the middle, where it's not too much comfort, not too much. Where the Lord has done wonderful pastimes, we have access to such Bhagavatam, and through hearing to Bhagavatam, all our senses are clear. That is the reason that we are not interested in going to higher planets. We want to go straight back to God. And as we know that in Brahmaloka also, it is said that sometimes some may go from Brahmaloka also to Vaikuntha. But because the mood of Brahmaloka is different, that's why they want to come here, relish, appreciate what is bhakti, then they go to Vaikuntha. Otherwise, what will we do? Just imagine there is a drama performance, theatre. You just enter the stage, but you don't know what to do. What is the use? You will not appreciate, the Lord will not appreciate, the people who are on the stage will not appreciate, no one will appreciate. So to learn what is devotion, to learn devotional service, one comes here, they get all these nice, wonderful opportunities and experiences of bhakti, and they go back to God. Yeah. Okay. Good. Then thank you very much. I don't know, I tried to stop in 40 minutes, but I hope so. It is 40 minutes.
Is it possible to say gratitude, words of gratitude now or later?
I don't know. We could do that, but I don't know. If everyone has some time, Mother, you would like to share share comments? That's okay. Main thing is to send the notice that yeah. Okay, maybe we take few minutes. Really? Yeah. It works. All the locusts. 14 up, top to down. But anyway, thank you first of all. Thank you for coming. I would like to express my gratitude for everyone who have come here. In spite it's very cold outside, in spite it's a working day, in spite we have so many things and the new year is picking up, still we have come here shows we have a great level of devotion. And please, if you can pray for me so that I can also become good in my devotion and then be able to please the Lord properly. Thank you so much.
And you also pray for us.
Yeah. Now, if someone would like to share or comment, you can.
Speak in Russian?
Я очень... Вопросов у меня нету.
Mataji has no questions.
Но у меня тоже куча благодарности внутри.
But she has a big gratitude inside.
Это незабываемые 3 дня моей жизни.
These last 3 days are unforgettable days, the most valuable days in her life. In this Krishna consciousness movement.
Да, и сегодня я неожиданно получила какой-то интересный опыт.
And today she got such an unexpected experience.
И тут созревает у меня вопрос, как я могу этот опыт принести домой, и чтобы он со мной и завтра, и послезавтра.
And now she has a question how she can bring this experience back to her home and experience this also in another days, like not only today but tomorrow and the day after tomorrow.
I think all of us have this question, right?
Yeah, no.
Thank you very much for a very nice question. First, thank you so much for coming, trying to hear Bhāgavatam. My understanding is only fortunate people can come to hear Bhāgavatam. And more fortunate is one who appreciates after hearing Bhāgavatam. It's not that everyone who hears Bhāgavatam can understand and read this. They may still think I know it, or maybe it's some story. It's too difficult. So the second level is, one thing is fortunate, one who is hearing. Second fortunate level is one who is appreciating. And third fortunate person is one who can relish Bhāgavatam even after the 7 days. And how can one relish Bhāgavatam after 7 days? Is by reading Bhāgavatam and by hearing Bhāgavatam. And Srila Prabhupada made this Bhāgavatam so nicely available in English. And also so many nice commentaries of previous acharyas are also available. And sometimes we may be fortunate to hear from sadhus who are expert in Bhāgavatam. Not expert in reciting shlokas in perfect Sanskrit. No. In understanding the mood of Bhāgavatam means to become a Bhagavat. To become a devotee is the purpose of Bhāgavatam. If we can take this as our goal of life, then he is even further fortunate. And even fortunate above him is the one who is giving access of this Bhāgavatam by singing, by kirtan, by conducting, by doing Bhagavad. So we can see Narad Muni, yeah, when he is saying all the glories of Bhagavatam, so great. Now coming back to our question, okay, it is too high, what to do now? When we go on a nice trip, how many of us enjoy a very nice tour? At least we try to enjoy. What happens if we don't know? We try to enjoy. After 5 days, 6 days, we think, after 6 days we start thinking, hey, it's too much. How nice if I go home. Some people think like that. But some people will think, oh, if there are few more days to enjoy, I would really love it. How many of us are in this second category that, oh, if we can have Bhagavatam every day, how nice it is. In fact, it's not impossible. At least since a year, we have been doing Bhagavatam every day online. At 8:30, if someone is interested, yeah, you can just join. It's just 30-40 minutes, not like this 40 minutes, the real 30-40 minutes. And we go through Bhagavatam from beginning. It's been started 1 year ago. Now we are in the 5th canto. It's very nice. We don't have to do anything. Just turn on here and then go to bed. Very simple. But that will give us what we want. We want to be fearless. We want to be blessed. We want to understand to do bhakti. Once Radhanath Maharaj, when he was doing a yatra, every year he does nice yatras, and then once what happened is the devotee said, Maharaj, your classes are so nice. Yeah, the retreat is out of the world experience. You know what? The yatra is finishing. Now when we go back home, again, we enter that world and we don't have interest in bhakti, what to do? And Radhanath Maharaj said, make your life yatra. Means, why only 15 days of yatra? Make your entire life yatra. Tirtha yatra, why if you think so nice, just make it lifelong. Why Bhagavatam only 7 days? Why not lifelong? We have so many doubts that can we really do it? Let's try. When we try, we can do it. At least we have been doing it. It's not I am so great. We have been doing every day, Monday to Friday. Yeah. If it answers your question.
Yeah, she's still asking how to maintain this experience. How to maintain it.
With just the flame that is inside us, to maintain it, we need to give more fuel. The fire, we had this yajna, we kept putting more and more ghee. We put more and more wood, and the fire is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. When we do the Sankirtana yajna, then what is happening is, yajna, you can see this as a spoon and this as the Havan Kund. What is happening? We put the spoon of ghee into the Havan Kund. And Bhagavatam or chanting is that what is actually we are pouring, and then this fire is increasing. And this bhakti that is there inside us, the experience that we have will always be there. Thank you. Yes.
How can we join this Bhagavatam class?
I do have some cards. I can give you my visiting cards. And if I have it. Then otherwise, there are some cards outside. And you can just be part of it, or you can meet. Yeah, maybe.
I can add you in the group.
If someone is interested, yeah, they can reach out to Parth Prabhu. And if you don't find him because he's always busy in serving, yeah, he's always serving in the kitchen, making arrangements. If you don't find him, we have Ram Raghav Prabhu who is there. I mean, of course, he's also busy in the kitchen because we wanted a nice feast. Yesterday, who enjoyed the feast here? Huh? And that's why it's because of wonderful devotees who are making it. And if you don't find both of them, yeah, don't look. I'm there because I don't do anything else except talking. So you will find me easy. Okay. So the cards are there, the flyers are there. Yeah, you can always read for that. Now I will not stop anymore. We are going to have a nice drama performance. But for that we need some space. If we can make a little more space by moving back. Yeah. So just give us some time, maybe 5-10 minutes. We will set up everything and then we will all have a nice time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. While things are being set up, Nrsimha Mataji will take care.
Sudama Prabhu ki
Sudama Prabhu ki
jai.
मन नहीं करना चाहिए.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Okay, it's very loud. Sorry. Okay.